Welcome back. On this episode, Pierre Poilievre gets confronted by a reporter that the bombing at the border at the Rainbow Bridge being a terrorist attack was not a terrorist attack, and he's trying to somehow blow up and inflate the situation. And the reporter gets owned. Pierre Poilievre is too smart. When will they learn this? Check this out. So for context, this is exactly what he said in the House of Commons yesterday.
Mr. Speaker, we've just heard media reports of a terrorist attack, an explosion at the Niagara crossing of the Canada-U.S. border. At least two people are dead, one is injured. It is the principal responsibility of government to protect the people. Can the Prime Minister give us an update on what he knows and what action plan he will immediately implement to bring home security for our people?
So we listened to that carefully. He says there are media reports.
Mr. Speaker, we've just heard media reports of a terrorist attack.
We've just heard media reports of a terrorist attack at the Niagara Rainbow Bridge. Now let's look at the moment where the reporter tries to do the gotcha moment and it doesn't go to plan.
Do you think it was responsible for you to call yesterday's explosion by the checkpoint at the Rainbow Bridge terrorism when no U.S. or Canadian officials said that was or authorities said that was the case, and when the New York governor also said there was no evidence to suggest terrorism activity?
Actually, you're wrong. Are you with CP? Okay, so CP, by the way, CP, just for everyone's knowledge, did have to make 3 corrections for falsehoods that they put into a single article. I think that might be unprecedented. I'm actually thinking about checking with the Guinness Book of World Records to see if there's ever been a news agency that has had to issue 3 corrections for patent falsehoods that they admit they had been made in one single article, and now you've made yet another falsehood in your question. Where you are wrong is that CTV reported that the government of Canada was presuming that the incident was terrorist. So, yeah, and that's what I said in my remarks. You're right. It was a media report.
But it's citing media reports and not...
Which is what I said. In the House, I said there are media reports.
And you think that's a responsible thing to go on, to make that kind of a statement at the time without speaking?
What kind of statement?
Calling something terrorist?
I didn't. I said there were media reports.
That's the distinction we're making?
No, there's no distinction. What I said, and I was right, was that there were media reports of a terror-related event. By your admission, there were media reports of a terror-related event. And that media report, according to CTV, unless you're questioning their integrity now, came from security officials in the Trudeau government. So do you think the CTV was irresponsible in putting out that tweet?
Do you think it was
Sorry, I'm asking, and I have already answered that. Do you think CTV was irresponsible to put that tweet out? Well, you just did comment. Okay. So, I just hope you're not going to print something that you have to apologize for again. Okay.
So you can see here, she gets backed into a corner. She tries to get him with a gotcha. It doesn't work, and now she just looks like a fool. So, and it turned out that it seems like it was just like a battery that blew up in the car. It killed 2 people, injured one of the workers there, but it was not a terrorist attack. It was just a bad battery, I guess, that just blew up at the wrong time. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.